Well, welcome. This is something slightly different. Living down in North Devon, we've got virtually every wind direction, barring a due east. And we have one hill which will take an east. But unfortunately the farmer has decided he doesn't want anybody else up there. So I'm now, let me just give you a pan round. I'm just looking round at a site that I've seen on an OS map, and the idea is I got me micro ridge runt and my west wing swallow. Now, the thing I have to be careful with here is that this is bracken. There's a small defined footpath, but this is quite a renowned area for adders. So I've just got to keep my eye out. There's been a number of people who've been walking their dogs in this area, and their dogs have got bitten. Not that particularly concerned, but you know, I think this is going to be about a mile's trek to find this site. But anyway, I'll let you know how I get on. Well, I've made it. It's about 3/4 of a mile of a gentle slope. I just had to chomp over a little bit of bracken on the way, being careful where I was looking. I mean, the disappointing thing is, Met Office was giving 15 mile an hour easterly. Let me just show you the site. So it's a cracking easterly site, but I tell you what, we'd be lucky if we got 3 or 4 mile an hour at the moment. Well, let's give it a go. There's a gentle breeze blowing up. It could just be a thermal, but it's got 2 chances. There's plenty of places for me to land. It looked to be a lot of ridge lift, I've got to be honest with you. It's slightly disappointing. The wind is smack on. What wind there is, it might not just be strong enough. I mean, there's a lip further down, but I'm not yomping all the way down there. I think what I might do is I might just have a good fly out to see if it picks up any lift further out. If not, I'll just turn it straight back and land it up the slope. Oh, that's better. Oh yeah, baby, that's better. Now that could just be a stonking great thermal coming through, but that has just gone into orbit. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to penetrate forward just to see what it's like further out. Well, breeze has picked up. Now this is either a thermal coming through, so I'm just going to stick in the lifty bit at the moment. But that appears to be doing really well. I'm sorry if it's gone small on the camera, my apologies, but at the moment I just want the height. I would say that wind has just picked up to about 5 or 6 mile an hour. It might have been a thermal blowing through, but I think that's been up and staying up too long for it just to be a thermal. The wind is slightly more to my left. Just bear with me, I'm just chucking a bit of grass up to see. Yeah, it's slightly more coming off the coast, so it's not actually due east. But that is working a treat at the moment. That can't be that thermal that's come through. And I've got to say, considering you normally assume that easterlies are normally pretty rough. And this is not too bad. Now that wind has dropped right off. So the wind has dropped off to virtually nothing. So I'm sorry if it's just a speck in the sky at the moment. I'm just experimenting with all the parameters. Perhaps I should have bought a bigger model, but I thought for the experience I'd try something small, because it meant I wasn't going to yomp miles. So that's more into wind. Let's bring her down into ridge height and see what she does. That's definitely working better, slightly over to the left. It's definitely a bit more turbulent down below. Yeah, now I've got below ridge height, I'm struggling. So I'm going to bring her back. I think this might be a downwind arrival, because she's sinking pretty quick. Fall back on the stick. Boom, there we go. Love a bit of bracken landing. Well, that was interesting. Now that was either a massive thermal came through, or when we had the breeze, the ridge was working. Very difficult to tell at the moment, but let's have another go. I'm going to head out. Oh, wind's dropped right off to nothing again. Airstrike by a load of pigeons. Look at that, it's just falling out of the sky at the moment. Let's bring her around. I think she's holding her own in this breeze at the moment. I think we could, I think it's actually, you know, it's just the fact that we haven't got a lot of breeze. I'm cheating a little bit with, oh, there we go. Yeah, that's dropped off to virtually nothing at the moment. But she's still holding her own. Right, I'm going to bring her back round the back here, just to see whether it's working better slightly higher up. So whether I've come down the slope a bit too far. Well, that's not doing so bad, but I suspect it's that cloud might be pulling the wind on at the moment. But I'll tell you what, I'm slope soaring, and I found a new site, and it's pretty good fun. A bit more breeze. Let's bring her back along here, just to see if it's working slightly better higher up. Perhaps I've walked too far down. Now that's falling out of the sky, isn't it? Look at it, look. That is just oh, come on, mate. That's actually sinking better than the slope. Whoa, come on, you can get it back to take off. Oh, that'll do. Well, oh, there we go. Seagull circling in front. Let's have a go. International law, thermal law says you're supposed to circle together. Oh, he's buggered off. He's not happy. But I'm going to have that. Wow. Wow, look at that bad boy go.
Altitude 85 feet. Volume check. 197 feet per minute. Altitude 98 feet. Volume, climb 394 feet per minute. Altitude 100
Look at that go!
feet.
Thanks, Mr. Seagull.
Climb 591 feet per minute. Altitude 124 feet. Volume, climb 0 feet per minute. Altitude 108 feet. Volume, check 0 feet per minute. Battery 4.9 volt.
Oh, hello. We got a buzzard now. Wow. I don't think he's too far to the right for me to get. Let me see if I can just get him on the camera. But oh, look at that. There's the runt. I don't know if you can get this or not, but there's the runt with the buzzard. Wow. All of a sudden we got a massive great thermal come through and there's huge lift. But it's still very, very turbulent. If you actually core in the middle of the thermal, it's not bad, but you get round the outsides of it, good grief, it's bumpy. Here we go. It's a bit more. I'm sorry, but you're not going to really be able to see this. It's so small, but this is just screaming up. Where's that buzzard gone? Wow, he's gone well forward. Well, virtually the micro runt is virtually out of sight at the moment, so I better...
Altitude 196 feet.
Behave, love, that's not 196 feet.
197 feet per minute.
Well, there you go. My first go at flying the easterly site, which is the east side of Trentisoe Hill, just the other side of Combe Martin. I've kept to the footpaths. I've not seen any snakes, but I am just about to walk back to the car. I'll keep you posted. Not a bad first effort. Micro run, brilliant as ever. Can be very turbulent, this site, but exciting. It means I've got an easterly site to fly, and it's what, 15 minutes from home? Can't be bad.